everybody. Oh, I've been so busy this morning, so welcome to the Flower Patch. My name is Iris Smith. Right, I just want to say thank you for your sweet comments, and again, as always, I really appreciate it. I haven't pre-recorded anything this weekend, so I'm going to do one today. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a video tomorrow because I have got a lot on. So I'll try and squeeze one in, and if not, my apologies up front for it. But I'm so joyful today because of the Christmas one I did yesterday with the sleigh, Santa's sleigh, so with his little helper. And I've shown my husband, and he just smiled and giggled, and I said, oh, that's going in our house. So I've got it down there at the moment, but I'll bring it into my house nearer Christmas. So I'm only going to do something small today, and what I'm going to do is just a little round wreath. It's going to be flat on the floor, and it's going to have, I'm just going to place the candle in the centre. So we're going to work and have it like it is. It's not going up on a wall or anything. I'm not putting any handle on it, rope to tie it up onto a wall. So this is just going to be a small one sat on your coffee table, and it's going to be in blue. And I'm looking forward to this because I've had some of my blue delivered. And me being me, I've got to use it straight away. I can't hang on. And so that's what we're going to do. But let me just get all my stuff, because I haven't got everything out. I just thought, right, let's start straight away, and not even prepared myself. So I'm going to sit down for this one. Save my legs for tomorrow because I'm going to be busy. And I'll move that out of the way. We'll work around it. So first of all, what I'm going to use, I'm going to add a bit of foliage in green. And I've got the light coloured rubbery fern out because I don't want it too dark. So I thought I'd get that out. These are my oddments that I've cut off a bunch and not use them, so I've put all of them together. Silly me, I should have done it one at a time, but I just thought, oh well, I'll need this many, and chopped away. Oh, never mind, I've still got them. So we're going to use some of those. Oh, I didn't pick those out, so we'll put those there. And I may use some of my my beautiful cypress leaves, the conifer, and I thought we could just use the odd few in as well. I've also got out, because I want to add a bit of white in, and because this is the smallest leaf I have in white, the rest are quite big apart from the eucalyptus, but I don't want those. So we're going to use the willow stem instead. And I've also got silver out, again, just bits of greenery and silver that I also want to incorporate in to the design. Look at that. Isn't it sparkly? Nice and bright and Christmassy. I've cut these down already and put a band on, ready to start. I've cut a few little ones and left 2 big ones just to be on the safe side. But they are my beautiful blue leaves, and I don't know what they are. I can't remember. I keep forgetting because they keep bringing these new things out, and I just can't remember what they are. Especially when I was doing floristry with real flowers, they didn't have nothing like this type of leaf, so I'm not sure what it is. But who cares, guys? Oh, do you know how I like those orange rubbery twirly things? I found some, but in blue. They only had one left, so I thought, well, it's one, so I'm going to order it. And I ordered it, and look, guys, oh my goodness, it's here. The swirly bits, oh lovely. Oh, so I want to have, as you know, guys, and with it having a dark stem and a dark wreath, Look at that. And I thought, I've got to get that used. Oh, and you're going to love these. I did. The colour is so vibrant. I have got, now I've looked at these. These are called bay leaves. No, was it bay leaves or sage? Oh gosh, I still can't remember. But blue and sparkly. Look at the lovely colour on those. They are thick with glitter and they are just outstandingly beautiful. It's like they've got bits of purple in as well. Oh, I love them. And because I got those, I've also got them in twigs as well, in the same colour. Oh, they are divine. I do like ice blue, but these, oh gosh, they hit you in the face and you just cannot, leave them aside. You just can't walk past them. You have to just, get them. Well, I did. And I've got, like yesterday with the baubles, I've got some in blue with silver little berries on as well. So I thought, Christmassy theme, let's add some little baubles in as well. Oh, they're so sweet. Now, these are a lighter shade. My blue poinsettias, but they do have a bit of dark incorporated around the bottom here. So I thought I might put those in, or, oh gosh, here we go. I might add some of those instead, with it being darker blue. And I don't know what they are either. Oh, goodness gracious me. I'm losing it, guys. And I thought lighter blue, because we've got light blue leaves. Oh, Julie, you like these. I hope you went and purchased some. But I thought, get some of those. I may take the stem off and just stick them on like that. So who knows? So that, guys, is what we are doing today. I feel like a zebra. It's or a harlequin. I can't make my mind up which one it is. But anyway, we'll be all right with that. I don't mind. So I'm going to cut off because I want to bring it out. But I am going to lean these to one side. I'm not sticking them up, out that far. I want to just have them turning over and going around. So first I will get 3 off to be on the safe side. Oh, there's one here. So I'll put those there. Oh, I was all smiles with the Christmas Santa sleigh that I did. I just couldn't stop. I even watched the video and I was smiling away. I even made myself laugh at me watching myself. So I'm going to cut those relatively short. I've got a feeling my cat's wanting to come in. And I'm going to just slide those in and around. So it's looking, again, coming over instead of outwards like that. I have been busy this morning, guys. Before I started this, I got up at 7:30. I had a lie-in. Usually I'm awake around 6, but I had a bit of a lie-in. I had my breakfast and then immediately I started cleaning the house, top to bottom. And my husband just didn't know what was wrong with me. But, I had to. You know when you get that feeling and you think, I've got to get on top of it. So that's what, so I've placed that in the wrong way. That's with chatting. Yeah, you have to get on top of it. It was one of those days. And I thought, I've got to catch up with everything. So I did. And now I'm happy it's all done. I haven't got to think about it next week. I want that one to swirl a bit because it's just not sitting. Just lift it slightly up. And then I'm going to place this one here, going round as well, following it around like that. So, oh, what's on that? I keep finding things that I purchased, things on them. So that's what I've done. As you can see, it's just going around like that. If I want to add another couple, I shall put one here and maybe one there. But let's get some of our fern in as well. Oh, my favourite. And I may, in fact, put those there instead and go in between each of the conifer. Oh, I made an arrangement for a family member, my son's grandma, and she sent me a picture of it last night. Oh, and it looks beautiful. If I do say so myself, but beautiful where she's placed it. It's really, really nice. Really nice. I do quite like the colour of it myself. But what is it I don't like? Let me know, Sandra, and let me know, Julie, if you did go to B&M. And if you did grab things, because my B&M was running low on all the candy canes and things like that. So I'm going to wait probably till Monday, Tuesday, so they can stock up over the weekend, hopefully. And then I'm going back. I'm going back. I don't want to miss it. So I'll just place those there. So let's put in some of our willow. Oh, I did find one stem on its own. A little one. Oh, it's all tangled up. And then add some white in now, in between, going around. And all you do is just, cut your stem at a 45-degree angle. So that makes it easier to go in to your little reef or any reef or anything really, even oasis. And just slide, don't go down because it will pop through like that. So go along the grain and slide it at an angle and just push it like that. And then that, it doesn't go through, it stays inside. Let me just do that with that one. Just going to manipulate it. It's supposed to be a nice day today here. Has anybody else been told that the weather's going to be nice where they are? I don't know whether to shorten that. Yeah, I'm going to shorten it before it sets. Let's just take the glue off. I think it looks a bit too long. I'm going to pull that one off. In fact, no, I'm going to do that. Let me glue it now. I've pulled it off. And if anything's loose again, just dip it in your glue pan or put a bit of glue from your glue gun on the end, and then just pop it on and wipe any excess glue off around where it may be seeping through. And let's get it in. It's bent the wrong way that I want it. So we'll place that in. Again, this is the first level or layer that we're doing. That's better. And then we're going to build it up to go into the centre. Gosh, I love Christmas. Does anybody else like Christmas like me? Do you wake up Christmas morning like I do? All giddy and happy and, oh, looking forward to the whole of the day. As you can see, I'm just placing it in between all these gaps. I've already got glue all around me. Oh, it's ever so quiet. I can see one somewhere. And I may incorporate some of these as well, coming into the centre like that, but do it at a shorter stem because I've got to take into consideration where the candle's going to sit. You don't just have to have a candle, you could have a Christmas Santa in the centre, or you can have, you know, bottle of wine, so you can put it on your dinner table, ready to start having a Christmas drink. Oh, what fun! So that is how we've got that. That one's bugging me. That's better. So we've got that like that. It looks quite big, don't it, to start with? But you know me, guys. I like to build it up. So let's put that there. And let's... Oh no, I want the big blue ones. I want the big blue ones before I start chopping up my silver. Let's get these out. Oh, these are a fabulous colour. I've ordered some in pink as well from a wholesaler. Oh, and I can't wait. So I'm going to put those above the white. So I don't need the stem that long. I'm going to make it contrast and bounce off of the white. And so I'm just going above the white. And I don't mind if it fluffs up because I want a bit of bounce and a bit of fullness. Oh, let me just take this off. Oh, I've gone and cut two off. Gosh, can't I be silly? I'll just have to place those two together. And again, I'm just following the grain of the wreath. If you have any that's bent over and creased like that, I mean, I can't straighten these out with my fingers. If you've got just a steam iron or just a little steamer, just go over it with the steam and then on a very low heat, and the creases will come out. So I'm going to place two of these single ones in together. I don't know why I cut those into single. So if I place one here, so that one sits like that. This is a bit of a longer stem. I wonder if I can... Oh, I'm going to... Oh, dearie me, I'm going to put that there, I think. Yeah. I cut the stem too short, but never mind. Sit that one like that. Oh, I think I'm getting my son's cold. This morning as well, when I got up, all I did was cough, cough and cough. So I blame my son Jordan. I hope I don't end up in bed like he did. Oh, I haven't got time for that. So I may get some Lemsip and things like that before, just to keep it under bay. Isn't this fabulous blue? Oh, I think it's wonderful. And just push that one there as well. I feel something's missing here. Is it a white bit? I think it's a white bit. I'm going to put one in, so then I can put another blue leaf in. Place that. There. And let's just go above it. That's better. And just twist them around if they're not in, you know, facing the correct position that you'd like. I just don't want it too high up. Look at that. Oh, look at the blue. Oh, it's divine. Again, I think I'm going to need some more greenery in. So we'll place that there. Oops. So let's get our silver. I think I'm going to put one of each at a time in because they are quite big, and I want to place these in between the blue going around as well. I think before I do that, let me just, because I want to try and stick to one greenery. I'm going to place, again, my cypress leaves, and where you see the blue leaves, I want to place them, instead of being, oh gosh, I'll get it right, guys, flat like that, I want to bring it downwards. So it's in between, like that, the blue leaves as well, coming down. To give it just a bit more, you know, filling, make it look really, well, not compact, filled, full, and nice and bouncy. And I'll show you in a mo. So it's like that, look. So the blue leaves are either side of the cypress leaves. So let me just get, I may need to go and get another bunch. Oops, a daisy. Oh, I've got some blue candy sticks coming today. Candy canes. Oh my goodness. But they're just like, you know, the baubles, like I did the red and white stripy ones. But I've spotted them in blue and white. So I've ordered them. And they should be coming today. between 5 and 7 p.m. I would have put those in here if they would have come earlier, but never mind. We have to work with what we've got. So I could use them for something else, for a wreath or something like that. And again, I'm just following the grain of it. I'm pushing it in at an angle. Let me just go and grab another bunch, everybody. There we go. Gosh, all the Christmas things all around me. Oh, it just put me in the spirit. And let's get this one in as well. And this, I'm lifting them up so it's started to become full. Well, higher. I don't want it like a flat, you know, a pancake, flat pancake arrangement. I want it to be higher because this is quite tall. So I don't mind if I go, you know, with the height up around here. I can still see the top and everything of the candle, but I will try and keep it relatively lower, but not too low. Because again, I like it. I like bounce and I like big and oh. And this wreath, it's only, I just, let's see, 8 inch. Isn't that tidgy? 8 inch. Oh. Just slightly lift them. I have done. Oh, I have got one little wreath, grapevine ring. Oh my. And that is something, what is so tiny. I spotted it when I got this out. Oh, it was wonderful. Really tiny. It's probably only about 4 inch. What I'm doing, I'm just bringing the blue leaves up as well, so they don't sit below. Because I'm lifting up the conifer slightly. So that one's flat, so I want that one up. So then it becomes like that. Oh, don't that blue look lovely against the dark brown? It's like a dream. It's like a dream. So now, in between the blue, because we've got our cypress leaves at the bottom, I want to put the silver in. So I'm going to bring this in also for the blue. Blue and silver look beautiful together. And I'm going to bring that in front of this cypress leaf. And just bend that one slightly. Not too much. I don't want it too much down. Let's just have a quick look. Yeah, we're filling it up. What we're doing is filling it up. So, and again, once the flowers are in, you know, like your poinsettias, they will also take up some room. So that will fill that in as well. Oh, aren't they pretty? I'm just looking at those vibrant things and I just can't stop staring at them. They're very sparkly, very, well, let's just say if there was in a shop, you wouldn't miss them because they are so vibrant. They would hit you straight in your face and you just think, oh my gosh, you wouldn't be able to walk past them at all. Let me just try and swivel that. I don't think that, oh, I can't even get that one off. There. I want that one lifting up slightly. Did I put, oh, I've missed one. I've missed one, guys. That needs pushing a bit more. Let me just check. One down there. Yeah, I've missed one. How dare I? Never mind. Good job I spotted it. My eyes don't miss a thing. And place that there as well. Let me just check that one. I've got to make sure I've placed these now, that I haven't missed any more. So that one's there, that one's got one, that one's got one, yes, that's better. Let me just take the stem off. Yeah, we're supposed to be getting it quite warm today. And my husband said, well, you know, where is that little heat wave, what we're supposed to be getting? Because he feels really cold. He doesn't like the cold, he's like me. It never used to bother him until he became ill, you know, with the condition that he suffers from. It never used to bother him. But now, oh my goodness, he doesn't like it. My answer was, welcome to my world. Because he used to tell me that the reason I'm always cold is because I'm too skinny. And I told him it's not that. It's just that I just don't like the cold. I've never have done. So I wrap up. Well, I say wrap up. I'm not wrapped up today. Because when I heard the weather forecast last night, I got up this morning thinking, well, I'll put something a bit lighter on. What's not a jumper if it's going to be warm. But do you always feel the same about the weather forecast? They tell you something and it never happens. But again, it's nature. It is what it is. So I'm cutting, when you see me cutting little bits off, that's where I've just cut that other leaf off. So I don't want that in, as you can see, because then that will just show the customer that something was on there and it's either broken off or we've just been chopping away and we've not taken it off for them. Because again, you do get some customers that will examine your work once it's in their house and have a good look. Now, did I want another one? Let me just check. No, not yet. So that's how it's looking now with the silver in. See how the grey looks, the blue looks beautiful against the silver. The colour of it, it's just magnificent. They sit really well together. Oh, so I'll keep those here as well. Where is my... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Look at... Oh, it is so, so vibrant. It is wonderful. Now, do I place those coming out there because I don't want it too far out? Or do I show them off and put them above these silver ones? Let me just have a look. Oh, next to the silver, actually. Let me get one of these as well. Oh. Oh my gosh, that looks beautiful. Look at that. Just the twiggy effect. I can't make my mind up which one I want on the top now. I think because, now this is where I'm going to show you. If I put a poinsettia there, and then I've already got that there, as you can see, you're not really going to focus on the poinsettia because how vibrant this is. Now, if I put the twig one there, you wouldn't notice, you wouldn't immediately draw into that. The poinsettia would show up. But if I put the big leaves there, you're going to home in straight away on the big leaves. So they will go underneath. So let's get those in on the bottom. Oh gosh, let me bring it close up. Look at that. Oh, isn't that joyous? Absolutely wonderful. Oh. So that's the reason now we're going to put these along the bottom, but I'm not going to put them behind all the way around. I'm going to just slightly place a few in because they are very noticeable. Let me just push that in a bit more. I may have to cut it down a little bit more. It's a bit too long. And just push it in. That's better. Look at that. You see, you can still notice it against the light blue leaves. You still see it, but you don't see the whole lot of it because then you will zoom straight onto them. Oh, I'm full of glitter already. So again, I'm not putting too many of these around. Let's just manipulate it again. Give it a bit of shape. So I've got one there, which would, if you look at it from you, it's 6 o'clock. So then I shall put one, I'd say around 1:45. I'm going to do it in fours, this. Maybe. Let me just see. 1:45. Let me just get another one. I'm just placing them on the top just so I can see if 4 isn't enough. Let me try one more. So then I can choose whether I want 4 or 5. 5. Yeah. So I shall put 5 in. So we're going now then to go around 22. Oh, I think it's dry. Yeah. So 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and then 10 o'clock. Which is around here. And then 2 o'clock, and then 4 o'clock. Just as you would look at it on a clock face. And then when you do it like that, then you know that they're all balanced. Because that's what I'm aiming for. I want it balanced. I don't want it to look odd. Now that one keeps flopping down. And then, oh, I must not wipe my face with glitter. I walked in yesterday and my husband said, "What you got on your face?" And I said, "Nothing. Go and have a look." I got glitter everywhere, all over my face. And then one, if I do 6 o'clock, one here. So I got it, I was covered, guys. Absolutely covered in it. And I'm just slightly lifting them, putting a little bit of a lift, just so they're not flat, just by pressing them over to make it look like it's got a bit of movement in them. That something's going wrong. That should be up. That one should be up. That one is. That one is. Let me just bend these, that one over. That's better, but I want the blue to be able to see the blue as well. See, so even though they are so powerful, these, being on the bottom, they're not looking too powerful, you know, too in your face that you don't notice nothing else. They're sitting behind the, you know, the foliage, so you see the tips of them around the side. I think one, oh. Right, I'm just going to sort this one out, guys. It's just, as you can see, it's just not holding in. It's just got movement. So let's chop that one down a little bit. If you find any that are loose like that or look like they're not in correctly, just pull it back out, shorten the stem. See, that's not moving now, so let me just check every other one. Yep, they're okay. So let's see with these. Oh, now these are on paperback, so I'm going to have to tear them off. Let me get my brown tape because it's a brown paperback. I didn't think again to get my tape out. Oh! So, what I tend to do, and now do I do one of, yeah, I'm going to take them and just place one in different places. So all the paper that's peeling off, as you can see here, I take that off altogether because I don't want, as it will peel, and the more it's handled, if you don't cover it over from, you know, right from underneath. I don't just put the tape on, corsage tape, where it's peeled. I do it right from the bottom, what I call the neck there, and then do it all the way down. So because these are so fine and wispy, oh, let me bring it up. I have to show you. Oh, I get so excited. Look. And they're rubbery. They just bounce back. Once you let go, it bounces back. But they are beautiful. So I got the orange ones in these, but I didn't know they do them in blue until I was browsing, and then I spotted them. So again, I'm placing one on its own, and I'm going to be placing like that, just a bit of texture. Right, let's take this paper off to there. And again, I'm doing it right under, you know, at the top of the neck, before where the flowers just start, and then I go downwards. Oh, they are so pretty. Oh, guys, I'm just like a little child. I bet you can imagine what I used to be like when I was younger. Oh, I loved gifts, you know, from Santa. My mum used to say, if you get something from Santa, it's because you've been a good girl. I got something every year. So I must have been a good girl every year. That's all I can say. Oh, I got a bit of glue on my nail. And again, these are just being added in as just a different texture and movement. Oh, that one's all right. But I'm not taking the risk, even though it looks okay and it doesn't look frayed. I still won't take the risk because I know the paperback ones will come off. So I'd rather just secure it and prevent that from happening. Oh, I can hear the wind. Let's get another one. Oh, what's that? Oh, and I'm going to place another one here. Let that sit there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like I'm going to end up with 6, but it doesn't matter. Look at all that. Look at that. It just peels off, and you don't want that happening on any of your customers' items that you put things in with paperback. because more than likely, if you've got some customers, some don't like to complain, but some do. So I never take the chance, you know, of even allowing the ones that do complain to bring it back, because there's bits falling off, basically. I don't give them that chance to do that. I always like to do a professional job and make sure that there's nothing that they can do to come back on me. And it's not that I'm being, you know, different. It's just I'm being professional about it. Because I've always been told and taught, would you like to buy something, take it home, and then you've spotted things are popping off. This is what we did when I was younger, and I did a, you know, flower arranging, and I said not at all. And we was just told, well, you know, your customers wouldn't like that then either. If you wouldn't, why should your customers, you know? So, I mean, she didn't say that in a horrible way. She was just basically, you know, so we get it right, basically. Not just for ourselves, but also mainly for the customers. So if I put those there, now I want to sit in, do I put in a poinsettia and then a blue one next to it? Or do I bring the poinsettia out and sit the darker blue in? Or the opposite? Let me just have a look. There. Let me chop one off. Just to see which one would look the better one. Right, I think the darker blue on the outside, with us having the light blue leaves here, the darker blue, as you can see, will look better, just slightly coming out on the outside. It will bounce better against the light blue than what the light blue would with the light blue, if that makes sense, because it's drowning within each other. So you want a contrast. So you get either, whether if you've got a darker colour in, like the dark leaves, get a lighter flower to contrast off each other. Try not to get the exact same colour like this, where they're just drowning within each other. So you need, again, you know, to be able to, for the customers to see, you know, on all the different flowers and shades, and, you know, and obviously the contrast from each other. So we're going to put the darker ones around here on the you know, the longer stems, and have the poinsettias smaller within this, more in the centre. Just wipe that glue off. Don't want too much glue. So, and I don't want to overdo it with these. So what have I got? 1, 2, 3. Do I get the other bunch? Let me look at these leaves. Oh, now these leaves fray. Yeah. And that's another thing. If you get any leaves, it's best to check them, because some will fray like that. Now, I don't put anything like this in, because again, picky customers, or should I say, you know, will spot that and think it looks messy, and they could also complain about that. By just touching it, they're coming off, and all the threads, you just have to pull, look. And so I don't put those on, so I bin those, because again, I don't like my customers to have something that's not looking professional, or something that's, you know, fraying and coming off and doesn't look value for money, from, you know, the hard-earned pennies that they're spending on it, and it's falling apart. So that's not nice. Again, I wouldn't like it, so I don't expect the customers to like it. So let me just see whether I just place 3. Yeah, I'm just going to place 3 of these in because they are quite slightly big on the heads. So if I just move this round, place this one. So that's, if you're looking at it 6 o'clock, then it'll be 10 o'clock. And then 2 o'clock. And I'm just following the grain in. And then once I've got it in, then I bend it towards the 2 o'clock. So then you have that effect. Again, I don't want too many of them in because then once we start putting our poinsettias in, they're going to take up some room as well. And then we've also got these, what we need to come in. And then as baubles, if I just break one of these off and take that off, that stem, I could put those there. So it could be 3 poinsettias and 3 of these, but then I may want to place the stars underneath the dark blue. And then place, you see they're near the light blue, so I could place those where the silver are. Or I could put the baubles in there, or even these twigs there, and then place, because the twigs are there, then place the poinsettia underneath. Because I don't want, like, again, blue on blue, the same colour. So to break that up, I would put a darker blue behind the poinsettia. And then in between where the stars are and the poinsettia, if I just place it back there, I could get baubles and place them in to break up the star and the poinsettia. And I could also add some more silver in as well. So let's get these twigs in. Oh, they are nice. Oh, I am covered. It's pity you can't see my trousers, they are sparkling blue. They look wonderful. Again, who needs to go and buy some sparkly, glittery clothes when you can just drop all your glittery flowers or floral and just let the glitter fall onto your clothes. There's your glitter straight away. My feet was covered the other day when I did it. Which one did I do last week? I think it was the gold one, was it? I can't remember. But I was covered in glitter. My toes, my toes were sparkling. So again, I'm not going to place too many of these in either. Because these are quite big as well. I may cut that down a little bit more. Push it in and then bend it to the position that I'd like it to go. Let's just get one more. And place that one here. Oh, it's beautiful. You can spread these out because they are all wired. You know, you haven't got to just leave them close together. So that's one of the reasons if I've got things like this, I don't put a lot of it in, because I know I can spread the twigs or branch of it to make it look fuller. Let me just have a look. I'm going to need some more greenery behind. I know I've got the blue. Look at that. Can you see the gaps here? This is where I've got to fill it in with more greenery to hide those. Because even though I'm going to be putting the flowers in, I will know they're there. So let me just see what other greenery I've got. Or I could use, should I say. Now, oh, I don't know. Let me get these big philodendron leaves. I don't want to use any silver eucalyptus. Or I could use these oddments of my variegated ficus. Try and get these down. Oh, the white looks nice. Oh, the white does look nice. See again, guys, changing my mind. Is the one with just one on? Yes, let me just see what one looks like, because these are quite big. So I may put those behind. One there. Let's just chop that one off. One there. I can't see. I'm just seeing how it's going to sit. I don't know why I didn't get these out to start with. Right, let me just look from above. I don't want it to look lost, the candle. They're too big for the centre. I'm not sure about those. Let me place. Yeah, I think the white was too big. As you can see, and then by having that, it's coming out wider here, and I don't want it out wider here. I want it more, you know, in the centre. Excuse me. I'll hold back on these. We'll see. I think if I start doing the centre first, then filling in at the end. So I've got those. I want baubles as well. So let me just chop. Oh, these are so sweet. I'm going to put a few on their own picks. I've got 5 here, so I use those 5. I'm just going to glue them in. Oh, Christmas is coming to town. That's 2 more. Me and my neighbours, we even buy each other's pets gifts for Christmas. Some people might think that's, you know, they wouldn't understand the pets, but oh, we love it. Whether it be treats, Last year I bought one of my neighbours over the road, their dog, some doggy cake, and some doggy chocolate, and then some toys to play with, some new toys. And now my neighbour next door to her has now got a dog, Benji. He'll get some treats for Christmas as well this year. Oh, it's wonderful. And also doggy bones I put in, so they've got a big treat. While the family are eating their Christmas dinner, the dogs can eat their big bones with marrowbone in. Oh, what a wonderful thought. Now, do I cut those smaller? We always take the gifts over the night before Christmas. We always go and take each other gifts. So when they wake up, they've got them. But my neighbours who throw the parties, they want for buying gifts that are like jokey gifts. And so last year I went and got one of them, so a new set of paintbrushes, because every time I see her, she is on her garden painting her fence or anything to do with wood and painting it, or if it's not on a garden, it's in the house. So I thought, well, let's get some more new paintbrushes. So I got her some of that, and she opened them Christmas Day and just looked at them, and I got her a toolbox as well to put the paintbrushes in. And she thought, oh, a toolbox? What's she got me a toolbox for? And she opened it, and then all her paintbrushes were inside. That's what I got, one of them anyway. And then the other one, I got her a big glass, a big wine glass and everything, because she's got a bar on a garden. So she didn't have to keep going to the bar in a summer house and filling it up. So it was it was like that. Silly joke things like that we buy each other. We don't buy serious gifts. We're quite jokey things, and it's quite good. Oh, I look forward to that, because every time I open it I think, oh my gosh, what have they got me this time? What have they got me this time? And then you open it, and then you just sit there with a really big grin on your face, because you think, oh. And then you text them and you say, Merry Christmas, or ring them, Merry Christmas, what have you got me this time? And they're laughing on the other end of the phone. So you just have to do the same thing. It's just wonderful. So, right. Now where the dark blue is, let me place. I'm going to take off. Do I take off? Yeah. Take the thingy off. Pull that one off as well. So sit there. Or do I put the poinsettias there instead? I'm going to just cut the poinsettia down, because I'm not going to want it. I think the poinsettias, because that's glittery. This is matte. It's not glittery. So I may put the glitter one where the matte is, and then this, it's not got much glitter on, it's just a sheen colour, and then place that there. So yeah, I've been thinking what I'm going to be getting them this time. And I did get these off as well. Forgot about these. I want to use this last stem. Don't want that because it's too big. So I can get two off of there. And then and break it up with the silver. Now with the silver, if it's too invisible, I think it will. I'm not sure. Let me get, and here. Poinsettia. Again, I only want 3. So if they're too invisible with the silver there, then I'll put greenery there. Let me just see. Because I don't want the, oh my goodness, the star and the poinsettias really up close with each other. I want them to have their own space. So that would be around here, up there. I'm just placing these. I have to, you know, when I do things like this, I need to see the placement. Before I actually put them in. Let me look above. So that needs to go there. That there. That there. And that there. So then if I put the silver there. It's alright guys, I do talk to myself. I do this even when I'm not on camera. Silver there. It's not that I'm nutty. Do I add white coming in? Or do I add variegated ficus to break it? Let me try with a white. It's just trial and error this. Oh, they both look okay. Because it's blue and white and there's not hardly any green. And I think I need green. Or do I keep it in the white? Oh! Because they are way, way, way too big. They will cover the baubles and everything, so... Do I? Something's telling me the white. I'm looking at the green, then looking at the white. And because we've got whites in, and the green's on the bottom, instead of putting the green, I know the green variegator's got white on it as well, the ficus. But that's telling me not. The white, if I show you here, is telling me yes. Because it's blending in with those two better. It's subtle. It's not like this. You can spot this because it's dark green. So with it being subtle, and these two are as the star and the poinsettia, and then you've got your dark blue there, I think it's the white. Because I think the silver is just invisible. It's not noticeable. So if I use the silver, it'd probably be just to dot a few around on the outer side. You know, just perhaps, well, not there, here. And then one down here. Just, you know, to fill it in on the outer side. So that's what I will do with those. Now I can see what effect it's having. Where did I go with the other one? You know, against the poinsettias and the blue stars. So what I'm going to do with these to hold these in, I'm going through here. I know I've just pulled the stem off, but then I'm doing a U-bend, and then I'm going through the next one there. So it comes through the opposite side. Oops, I've just missed that all underneath. There we go. So it's coming through. So then I can stick it in like that, because the stem that I had before was lengthways like that. So that would have come out, and I want it immediately down. So it's like that. So if I do actually the U-bend underneath instead of on the top. So I'm going to go through there, and then just bend it over, because they've got two layers, these top and a bottom, and it's hollow in the centre. So then I'll just push the other one through there, so you won't see this on top. I'm using a sturdy one because this is a bit thick. I don't think the floral wire is too thin. It'll just move around, and then I'm just twisting it. So then now that is really thick and stiff. But because again, like if I use this floral wire, it is so fine. If I try it on another one, you won't get the same effect because it's too thin and too light. Look, it's flopping, it's not standing upright, it's just flopping down because the floral wire that I've twisted on is just too, if I try and do it tighter, no, it's too floppy, look. It's just not giving it that upright like that is. So I use in my wire pick, so I want it like that. So again, I'll dip that in. If you've got any floral wire that is thicker than the one that I'm using, the 22 gauge, I have got some thicker, but they're in the box because I don't use them very often, then use those. Get that in. Again, I don't want this flat. So I want that like that. And underneath here, oh, I've got my filler foliage. If I just grab the bag. One moment, everybody. Yeah. So I do have my filler foliage in my bags. So if I want to be covering something up underneath, I'll just get one out. You know, I could put just a single leaf and just place it underneath to go around the ring. So, or where's those other ones? I wonder if I've put stuff away instead of back in here. Just bear with me a moment, everybody. Where is it in this one? Oh, it's up there, look. I put a few away. Oops, a daisy. Oh, where's that one gone? I thought I'd had them. My Fortunia, with it having white on it, you know, just to give off that little theme as well. I could easily, if I chop that down, place one under there like that, and that will cover your stem of your star as well. So if I think I'm going to take that out and shorten it. It is very strong, this wire. So if I place that, just get it in the position. Try not to, I don't want to snap it. And sit around there. Oh, it's come out. Oh my goodness, let me move these. I've got everything around me. I need space. So if I just do it like that, snip one bit off at the top. So it's just got one wire. I think it's because I was trying to push both wires around each other in together. So I've shortened one of them. remove that glue. Just lift it up a minute. It's better. I can grab it. There. So that is how I'm going to put that. And again, my Fortunia, I will go and I will do this from the underside, from the back, and bring these underneath so they sit and cover. I don't know if you can see, but they will cover the underneath the star. So now we've got our poinsettia. So that's with the mat. The poinsettia here next to it. This wreath is really tight. No, shorten it. Gosh, it's not going right. The wire on this wreath is wrapped really, really tight around the grapevine. Oh, as you can see, me trying to force it to stay. Where the glitter, where the bauble is. Let me just see. That. So that's where that is. So then where's it here? Oh my God, gracious me. And that there. And the poinsettia there. So it will be like that. So you still see your candle in the centre. So that's in. So we'll do the same with this one. Go from one side through there, get the other end and go through the next leaf inside. I'm not going from the top, I'm doing it from the inside so it doesn't show on the top. And then I'm pulling that. I can get it. Where's my other things? My goodness, these are stiff. Right, twist. There. So place that one in here. I can get it in. Yeah. Like that. And then my poinsettia. I will show you, everybody. I just wanted to get it correct. I didn't want it to be out of place. Then my other one. Again, I'm going through on the inside and getting the other end of the wire pick. And I'm pushing the one end of the other end through. I'll just bring a bit more through. And then I'm going to twist them. These wire picks are really stiff, but they give a perfect hold. Where's these? I want to twist them with these. I'm not going to do it too vigorous. I don't want to snap the star. All you can see is I'm just twisting them together. They're stiff. And let's get that one there. Oops, I don't want it to catch on that. Right. And my other poinsettia there. Where the sparkly one is. Just pulled that one out. Place it back in. There we go. So that, sorry, that took a bit of a time to get that in. Then looks like that. So I've got a little hole left in the centre. Oops, gosh. Yeah, a little hole left in the centre for your candle or bottle of wine or whichever you fancy. I'm going to be putting these in as well, some white. Do I put some more? No, I don't put more of those in. Let me get these in as well while I think about those. Place those in. Put it here instead. I've got glue all over my sleeve and my bangle. What fun! What else did I have in blue? I didn't want to bring it all out. I'm still waiting for some other blue as well. Baubles, my baubles. Well, I've got some bigger baubles. Where did I place that one? There. So I'll put that here. There we go, have that there. And that one. These are just, I'm acting as filler. Just to give a bit of silver. Along there. Now let me just, oh, baubles. Oh my goodness. Right, excuse the noise everybody. This is quite loud. I've put all my baubles in one bag. Look. Oh. Or do I have the white fluorescent ones? The white fluorescent ones, guys. Oh, because we've got a lot of blue. Oh, let's see. One. I'm just going to place them. I'm not positioning them there. The white fluorescent ones. Do I put the blue ones with them as well? I've got different sorts of blues. I've got matte, sparkly, and then like a gloss. I do like the matte ones actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just get those out. Oh, gosh, guys, I have got all sorts in here. Pinks, reds, glittery pinks, whites, golds, blues, purple. Oh my goodness. Even one that's like got hundreds and thousands on in red. Oh, green as well. Oh. Oh. Green. Let's have a look. Oh, I've started now. Oh, oh, stick to the whites. Don't start. Oh gosh. I've got big bags of them, and I've got more on order. More baubles on order. So I want to do where I'm filling in space. So I'm taking the string off because we don't want the string on. See, I told you guys I changed my mind. It's because new ideas, again, like it's not that I don't know what I'm doing. It's just new ideas pop in my head as I'm going along. And I can see the image in my mind. Do I place them there or like that? In between. 1, 2. Because we've got the blue. So sit them with the blue. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I put that one there? I'm trying to spread them out equally. Do I put that there? Oh my gosh. Oh, my bangle caught on something. So if I do it 10 to 10 past. There. 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 Oh, goodness gracious me. Then do I put the matte blue? Yeah. Oh, gosh. Guys, this is what's going to finish it off, I think, with the baubles. Give it more of a Christmas look. I told you I am terrible with Christmas. I don't want the sparkly ones. I am absolutely terrible. Right, picks. So I'm leaving the tops of the baubles on. Those. I've put my pick in some glue, and the hole at the top, I'm pushing that inside. Then I'm wiping off the glue around the top. So now I have my little pick. So I can sit that in a wreath or in an arrangement, just sticking upwards or outwards. So I've got that. If I get rid of all this, because I can just see items in my way, get rid of those. So let's get these quickly on. Let's do them at the speed that they should be doing, instead of me, as we say, faffing about. Let's get them done properly. How I would, I guess, if I was just not on camera. Right, so I've got to do the same with the bigger ones as well. Where's the hole on there? So why didn't that show? Yeah, it's in. I thought they'd covered the hole up on it then. Sorry if I've gone quiet, guys. Try and get the glue off my fingers at the same time. Right, that's those done now. So I'm going to have those slightly out, I think. So let's get rid of all of this as well. Here we go. So what I'm going to do with these, in and push up. Just bend it slightly so we've got a bit of the blue popping through. And these aren't being put in any particular place. I'm just putting them where I think, or not think, where they look, you know, they're setting themselves off and they're noticeable. They're not hidden, you know, within the similar colour of something that they will be still seen. And I want these, again, slightly longer. Just wrap that a bit around it. I think one more. And we'll put one here. Just move that out of the way. And place it back. Right, now the big baubles, oh my goodness, I'm going to put them, I might not even have 5. That's what I want to do with these, because they are quite big. I want to go I just push it in a bit more, sit it where these big blue flowers are. Even though I've got other baubles around the blue flowers, that's okay. Blue flower, let's get it up so I can see. It adds all to the contrast and the effect. We need a nice big one here. Oh my goodness. So I'm not going to use those unless if I want to put some around the outer side, or just slightly as, oh, I'm getting them, just slightly as a bit more bauble theme. Let me just check. Just use 3. 1, 2, and then 1 up here. 3, just on the outer side. Oh, that looks magnificent. I think I may do that. You see, all what I was like, not worried, wanting to hide with the Fortunia, it's barely visible now. You can barely see it. So if that's this, I'd want one in between here. And use that there. Like that. Here. I'm just placing this one. Trying to see where I can put my fingers to hold it. Just make sure it's not too far out. And then I just turn it around, and then 1. There we go, I can see. Fluff it up. Okay, so you can got nice bits of movement. And I'll place all these back in a moment in the correct place. So, because I think I still want to add in some bits of Fortunia for the greenery above. I might even just pop it up there. Oh yes, I think that would look better. I'm not getting put too much in again. I don't want it all, you know, overpowering. I just want to place these in again. Because I want to see the stars too. And then another one here. Again, I'm just placing them. See, I didn't want it too buffed up, but I didn't want it too flat. So if you think that it's too flat and you want a bit more movement, just manipulate your stems just to come up. So it's a bit more looking full to your desire. But you don't want it to look like it's sunken in the centre. You want it to look like it's still got height around. So buff those up. So if I take that out, let me show you what I've done. And it's like that. Now I'm going to put these Fortunia in. I could put 5 in, but then because they're quite big leaves, they're going to take over and cover the stars and the poinsettias in the centre, and I don't want that to occur. So I'm just putting 3 in, just to give it that. Again, I could, if I wish, to go underneath and maybe add some variegated ficus to join in on the outer side, because there is a bit gappy there. So I'd want to fill that up like that to give it more of a fuller look on the bottom as well. So I may, more than likely will do that. So I won't use those. We'll use those. So let me move out of my way now what we've finished with. Otherwise I'll just get confused. Well, not confused. I'll be looking at it all and looking to see where I can place some more of it. I don't want to overdo it, that it's too much again, because we need to be focusing, you know, on the central piece, which is your candlestick. So we'll get rid of all of this. While I place all of these back, it won't take me long because everything's right at the side of me. So they can all go in there. And put those back as well. Baubles, there's no more out, no. So they can be put away. I think I need a special box just for the baubles alone. I hate to think how many I've got, and I think I've got at least, oh goodness gracious me, what? It's got to be another probably 60 to 80 baubles coming as well, in different colours and that. So yeah, I go crazy because Christmas time is one of my favourites. Not just because I love Christmas Day, it's the different colours and sparkly and, you know, things like that. All the sparkle I love. Right, so we've basically got what we've got there now left. What we're going to be using to finish it off in, put our filler foliage at the bottom, out of the way, because I don't want, you know, I don't want it to look gappy. I don't like it looking gappy at all. So I like to fill it up. Obviously I don't fill it up and really overdo it. I know I say I go over the top, but it all depends on what design I'm doing, if I'm being honest. So let's now I can see what I've got. Oh gosh, this glitter. There we go. That'll do. So let's get the Fortunia in. So I know where I am. That's why I say, guys, I like to work in a clear space. Not because I'm particular, it's just so I can see what I've got and I'm working with. Get that one. I think my nephew's just turned up. He comes to visit my husband quite a lot, and me, more my husband, because they both got the same not illness, condition. Well, that's a bit too long. They've got both the same condition, the ME. So they chat along about it with each other, and they know how each other's feeling, and they understand. I can only assume, you see, because I don't have the same condition, or have it, should I say. That's bugging me. So because they do, and if my husband's having a bad day, he's got somebody to chat to about it, because he understands, because he suffers from the same thing, which is, you know, fine by me. I'd rather him speak to somebody who understands, who has it, than talking to me where I can only but assume what it may be like. So yeah, they're very close. And his son, Henry, who was on one of my videos, little Henry. Oh, he's a diamond. Cheeky little boy, but he's a diamond. Let me just look at that one, guys. I think I've just pushed it down too far. There we have it, back up. So that's with that. So I'm going to now put in the last pieces with the variegated ficus, and this is going to fill in any gaps at the bottom. That's another reason sometimes I save. I don't always fill it in, not every time. Well, especially when I'm doing a flat piece, I wait till once I've got everything in, and then I view from above where the gaps are, and once I can see, then I know we need filler foliage in. You could put it in before, but I tend to like to do when I do flat pieces anyway, in nearer sometimes to the end, so I can see what I need and where I need to put it. Again, it doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong. If you like doing it, you know, at the beginning, that's fine. You know, again, there's no right or wrong way of doing things. It's just my personal preference, you know, that I like to do it that way. Just so I can see. I've just stabbed myself on that wire where it's ended. A little bit of blurred. So, and I'm going to put quite a few of these in because I want to see them going around, because this spread, excuse me, so the filling all is basically like this is the bottom, the framework around everything that I've put in. Like a margin, I guess. Finishing touches. And it uses all my oddments up as well, which is good. And I have to do this bit. I mean, I can do it sitting down, but I prefer to do this bit from above, so I can see what it's looking like from above as I'm going along. If I can still see any spare gaps. I'm used to working standing up with flowers. I find, you know, it's really weird. I find it more comfortable than sitting down doing it. Do any of you guys feel that way as well? This could even as well, if you finish, if you don't want it as, even though I've not put any rope in it, you could also attach rope and have it as a small wreath on your door in the house. You know, if you've got that colour decor for your Christmas theme, you could do it there as well. I'm just moving it, guys, so I can see behind. I'm just making it for just for the table purposes. But again, you could have it as a wreath like that, just a small one. It's not as big, the bigger, you know, I have done much bigger, as you know. And I've also done small, tiny wreaths. I love small, tiny wreaths. Oh, they don't take long. They really don't take long, but they are great to do. Just push that one in there. It's got its own mind. I don't like how that's sitting. Let's take it out. I'll try another piece there. Put that there. No, I want that one. And it's here. I'm just looking on the back to see if there's any gaps along the back where I've placed the variegated ficus, and I can see some glue strings, so I'll remove those now. So no, I don't think I have. Let's look above. I'm just checking to make sure that it looks all okay from above as well. And again, now I've squashed it, as I've been moving it, I shall fluff everything back up. That one is absolutely bugging me. I'm going to redo that one. Because it's a bit too wobbly. I've not tightened it strong enough on. I ought to get my others. My other... oh, goodness me, I'm going brain dead. Wire. Thicker wire out, you know. I just keep them in the box because I don't use them very often because they are too thick. There we go. Oh, I can feel that's much better. Just have to take that sharp bit off. I can't bend any more of it around the stem. Much better. I can feel it already, the sturdiness. Let's remove that glue. And I'll just place that one now. Oops, put it in the wrong place. Right, so that's there. That's there. So it's here. But to just lift some of this twig, just so you can see, instead of having it just flat, give some more movement. Again, now I'm going to just fluff up. Sorry if this is taking long, guys. I've realised why it takes so long. I've said this to my hubby. I know why my videos take long. It's because I'm forever changing my mind on a design instead of actually sticking to what I was initially came up with in my head. Again, like I said, different things pop in my head and I think, oh yes, that would look nice. And I've said to my husband, instead of just sticking to it and not changing my mind, that's why the videos are so long. And then my husband said, well, you know what to do then. Stick to what you're doing and stop changing your mind. And I just went, yes, Dad. So, I don't need no more of those. They're all my oddments I've got left of the ficus. Lovely. So, So guys, we are finished. So I've got to learn to just stick to what I'm doing and stop changing my mind. So if I bring that in, and I'm going to take the camera off of the stand and I'm going to show you from above how it sits. What's that? Oh. Oh, what's that? I think I've just killed a dead, well, no, I haven't killed a dead spider. I think it was a dead spider and I've rubbed it. Well, it's dead now. Oh, I don't like killing things. Oh, no, not spiders. I like spiders. Oh, bless. Oh. Right. So that, I'm going to hold that, is how it looks with a candle in. But I'm going to show you better without my hand being in the way, because I don't know if you can see that on there. But that's what we've done. So I just, you know, like to say I hope you enjoyed that. It was the last decision of the colour. Again, I just came in and thought, well, last night I thought I'd do a candle one. I wasn't sure what colour till I walked in and saw the blues that I got delivered and thought we'll do it in blues. Again, if you don't want it as a candle holder, you put a wine in it, or if you don't want it for either of that, put a piece of string on. I mean, sometimes I do put string on already there, to give the customer, you know, the option. If they don't want it on the table and they'd like to have it on the wall, then there will be string attached to the back if they also decide to change their minds. So I do usually do that. So I'm more than likely I'll probably end up attaching some on. And usually when I sell things like this, I do sell them with the candle as well. I don't just say, you know, there you go, that's yours, you buy your own candle. I don't. I like it to come as one complete piece for the customer, and so they can see it as it is. So I just want to say thank you very much. Let me sit down for this bit because I don't think you can see me. Thank you very much for bearing with me again. This has probably gone on over an hour. Probably, if I'm surprised, won't be going probably 2 hours because I keep changing my mind. But doesn't this look glorious? As I'm looking at it, you see, I don't think the cameras do it justice. As I'm looking at it, it is these, and you know, the really dark blues are all sticking out, and it's just lovely. And then the lighter blue, what makes it more subtle around the cream coloured candle, and the white iridescent baubles, as well as the dark baubles. You know, just to give it something a little bit more, you know, makes it look absolutely fabulous. So I think somebody may be out there. I think that may be my hubby. So I think it looks wonderful, and just by adding a little bit of floral into it as well, you know, makes it look absolutely wonderful. And the nice beautiful light blue leaves, they are stunning. So basically what I've done, I've gone light blue, dark blue, light blue again. So it's gone in 3 different colour stages, and that's how I tend to like to work. And then by adding just the lighter baubles, that's just giving all the other things something to bounce off of. And the greenery, obviously, I mean, the greenery looks beautiful with anything anyway. And so that's what we've done for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. And please subscribe and share and like, and give us a thumbs up if you like the colour of it and the design. And also, you know, if you've done something along this line yourself, send us your pictures. I can't wait to see them. So I'm going to get the camera, and I'm going to point it above so you can see it as a whole from above, like I promised. So I'm going to say my goodbyes now, because once I've shown it you, then I will be stopping the recording. So I just want to say all the best to everybody and have a wonderful weekend. Again, I may not be able to come on tomorrow. I'll try my hardest, because I don't like not doing it, to squeeze it in. If not, please forgive me, you know, because I am extremely busy amongst with orders that I've got, as well as also my accounts work again that I've got to catch up on. I should be doing them weekly, but I've missed a couple of weeks, so I've got those to catch up on as well. So I just want to say thank you all so much for watching. You're all wonderful people and you mean so much to me, and I love hearing from everybody. You know, I love it when even when you sending me messages in the evening, or when I wake up I've got a message there to somebody that I can just chat to, you know, because I love you all, and I love, you know, that you're all sending me comments on a regular basis. It's really wonderful of you. So take care, everybody, and again, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye. Right, I'm just going to take my camera off. It's gone on for 2 hours. Oh my good gracious me. Right.